Hi, I'm Satish Rawal, and today I'm going to give you some tips and ideas how to be successful in speaking test, IELTS, right? IELTS. Many people speak IELTS, right? That's the pronunciation of the word, right? That simply it's an international test of English language, but most of the times all the students who are going abroad or applying for visa, they require test. This test includes 4 things actually: speaking, writing, reading and listening. Today's video is based on speaking test, right? I request you to subscribe to my channel before I start teaching, because your support is required to be successful in this segment, and believe me, I'll be giving you so many tips on how to be successful in IELTS. Okay, so let me start speaking about this. I have already written down the things that I'm going to explain. The first thing, that the speaking module lasts for 11 to 40 minutes. Time matters a lot so far as this test is concerned. So this lasts for 11 to 40 minutes and consists of an introduction section plus 3 parts. That the speaking module is the same for the both academic and general training versions of the test. The linguistic challenge of the test increases with each part. Means suppose there are 4 parts: introduction part, then interview part, and part 2 is long term, and that is part 3 is discussion, right? So what happens, it begins with a very normal conversation, just introduction. In introduction, a candidate is supposed to say about name, nationality, ID check, right? This is a very common thing. You don't have to be nervous for that. You just have to be patient. You have to listen to the examiner, right? And normally you don't have to be nervous if you fail to understand his question or her question. You don't have to be nervous. So you have to be patient. You have to listen to him carefully, because if you fail to listen to that person, you won't be able to answer their question. That's very simple to understand, right? The first part is introduction part, that is of 30 seconds actually. In 30 seconds you are supposed to speak your name, nationality, ID check and all this, right? This is just like a conversation. They will be asking you, they will be recording actually this thing, how you speak about your nationality and everything. So you have to be very much careful in this part. The part 1 is, after introduction, part 1 is interview. Interview timing is 3.5 to 4.5 minutes. 3.5 to 4.5 minutes, right? So that is the timing for interview. Here in this content is 2 to 3 unrelated questions they may ask you. Short simple conversations about your personal experiences, just like where have you been, have you ever worked everywhere or not, have you been to such and such place, what did you do, where did you get your education, where did you graduate from, or such questions are likely to be asked during this segment. So you have to be very much careful in part 1 interview, because they may ask you anything else and you have to be very much ready to answer, right? Okay, make up your mind that you are going to ask anything and you are supposed to answer them, right? You have to be very much specific about the answer. Then the part 2 is long term. That timing is 3 to 4 minutes, right? 1 minute of preparation time, means you will be given 1 minute for preparation, right? How to speak that. Here 1 to 2 minutes to talk on a topic. There may be 1 or 2 follow-up questions also. What is your follow-up questions actually? Follow-up questions are, suppose you are speaking something and they may ask you really, and then it's just like a cross type of questioning or something like that. So you have to be very much careful about that system, right? So follow-up question is not a very difficult question. They are very much related to what topic is there, right? But they may ask you certain things that is about your experience in the life, right? So this is how this grows actually. And the next part is part 3, that is discussion, about 4 to 5 minutes. That is the most difficult part actually, because a more detailed discussion related to the topic of the long term in part 2 is being done here, right? This you have to keep in mind, that whenever you are in this part, that is part 3, discussion, actually they may ask you certain things. For example, they are asking about your birthday celebration or some sort of festival in your country. So suppose you say I'm from Japan, or I'm from Korea, or I'm from India, I'm from Bangladesh, right? Okay, they may ask you certain question. What is the main festival there, or how do you celebrate your birthday? Do you give somebody gift, or do you get gift or not? Why you exchange gifts, on all these things. Certain things, there will be topic actually, but don't worry, they are not going to ask you any GK questions. They are not going to ask you so much academic things. They are asking general questions, because the purpose of this test is to test the knowledge of your English, how you are able to speak clearly or not clearly. If you are speaking clearly, if you are speaking accurately, articulately, that means you are a successful candidate, right? Okay, and getting higher band is not difficult task here. Before I close this video, my friends, I would like to give some tips actually. Tips number one is that, okay, first of all, you don't have to be very much nervous actually during the test. Be very much relaxed, okay, and listen to the examiner very much attentively. That is the first tip. Second tip, if you don't know the answer, if you don't understand the question, you can ask the person, I'm sorry sir, pardon me, please can you speak again, can you ask me again, or something like that. Okay, sometimes maybe you are not able to understand that, but you don't have to be nervous for that particular reason. Tip number 3 is that if don't get irritated or angry when they are stopping. Sometimes what happens, you begin to speak something and they will stop you. That is the test here. So this tip is for that person. If they stop you while you are speaking and they stop you, you don't have to be angry. You have to be relaxed. You have to be well managed there. You have to be well organized there, and you have to understand the thing. You have to reply to them very much attentively. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed this lesson, and hope you will again support me by subscribing to my channel. Please friends, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share it with your friends. Thank you.